Hello friends, good morning. Welcome to my channel Vagabond Travel for a Purpose. So, इस समय हम हैं houseboat में and it's time for us to check out from this houseboat today and begin our next expedition, begin our next adventure. First of all, we are in the valley of Srinagar and we are proceeding towards the mountains of Gulmarg. That's my next adventure, towards Gulmarg, Srinagar to Gulmarg. तो हमने कार बुक की है. अब the Innova costed us about 2,800 rupees. That is the government rate as mentioned out here. So जर्नी अभी अराउंड 2 घंटे के करीब होगा, जिसमें हम भी ब्रेक्स लेते हुए चलेंगे. So 2.5 hours max to max एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं. We will be in Gulmarg. I have booked hotel Grand Mumtaz in Gulmarg. And that's a very good hotel, supposed to be a very good hotel with all the amenities in it. तो वैसे आपको सब दिखा दूंगा मैं on my way to Gulmarg. तो हाँ, गुलमार्ग में और भी ऐसे काफ़ी सारे होटल्स हैं जो मैं आपको आइडिया दे दूंगा क्या है, कहाँ है. तो in your future if you need to travel you can do so. वैसे the main features I look forward in a hotel is the accessibility. If the hotel is cheaper and not accessible, then it's not worth, believe me. I mean, no offense meant to anybody, but that is the main reason I don't prefer Mahindra Holidays. But Mahindra Holidays is a very good service, I mean, excellent service. They have 5-star resorts and all the amenities, I mean, whatever you can think of. But the main problem is their resorts are all located at a far away distance from the market. But for me, at least for me, this is my thinking. Doesn't make sense traveling about 5 kilometers just for trying some local food or meeting some local people. So यही reason है कि I don't prefer Mahindra Holidays. इस तरह के जो 5-star restaurants हैं, they mainly look for tranquility. तो वो काफ़ी दूर अपना resorts बना के रखते हैं. But मेरे ख्याल से I prefer resorts which are in the vicinity of the market or in the vicinity of some tourist areas, where we can meet local people, try some local food and basically interact with them and get some more knowledge of this area. So just आपके knowledge के लिए गुलमार्ग इस समय -2 degrees है, so need to have some heavy winter clothing while moving across. So just for your knowledge again, Srinagar is situated in the midst of the Zabarwan mountains, whereas Gulmarg is situated in basically it's a hill station sort of, and it's situated in the Pir Panjal Range. Pir Panjal जो है हिमालय का उतना बड़ा रेंज तो नहीं है, like the Greater Himalayas, जहाँ पे महालंगुर रेंज है, वहाँ पर the one we call as Everest range and all those. But Pir Panjal is a small sort of a range, but gets the maximum of snowfall. I'll show you around when we reach these places, Gulmarg and also. Mainly we'll start from Srinagar, and the roads would be plain roads, and the ascent would start from a place called Tangmarg. Heavy snowfall में Tangmarg में हमारी गाड़ी रुक जाती है, and they need to deploy the 4-wheel drive from Tangmarg to Gulmarg, which is not possible in a normal the vehicle which we take from Srinagar. मगर आज उतना snowfall नहीं है, so we'll be continuing with our journey. From Tangmarg, from Gulmarg to Gulmarg, midway there is this outlet, a shop sort of a thing, where they would rent you coats or gumboots for a day, for 3 days, for 4 days at a minimal price. As for me, I don't need those gumboots or coats because I'm having this woodland shoes, which is ankle guard shoes. तो वैसे तो ज़रूरत नहीं होती है. I mean, बर्फ़ में आप चल सकते हो with your normal shoes, with your normal gear. But again, the choice is left to you whether you would like to rent them or not. For me, I don't find any reason for renting those gear from them. So, without further ado, let us begin this journey, our next adventure from Srinagar to Gulmarg. So before we begin with our journey, just showing you a sneak peek on how the Dal Lake looks today in the early morning. You can see how this is showcased with a thick fog. You can hardly see anything. Now, before in my earlier videos, we were able to see the road, but today we are not able to even see those shikaras out there. I mean, it's a thin vision where we can see the road, but actually the place is covered with a very thick fog. So I believe if Srinagar is in this way, Gulmarg would be much more worse, would be much more cold out there. I mean, for tourists, we cannot call it as worse. We would call it as more enjoyable. For the locals, it would be more worse. So let's begin this journey. Most welcome to accompany me to Gulmarg. Let's leave. So guys, welcome to the land of flowers, to the meadow of flowers. We call it as the meadow of flowers, Gulmarg. Though we don't see any snow out here on the normal level, probably we will try to take the gondola tomorrow and try to find some ice on the first phase or the second phase of this beautiful ropeway. But anyways, we don't have ice here, but the beauty still is unmatched. So let's wait for tomorrow. Thank you for joining me on this journey from Srinagar to Gulmarg. See you tomorrow. Bye. Good night.